seconds to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. It's Darius Slayton with the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Again, right side to Tracy. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Whew, that stings, Kate. Pretty safe to say on 2nd and short. A lot of us expected to see you keep it on the ground. The loss of this length, not sure anyone expected to see that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels setting up the play action. On and quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground here, Tracy. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing from his own end zone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? From his end zone, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. This one's going to be blocked in the end zone. And that's going to be a Well, Brock, we get paid to do this, so we're going to do our best to talk through it. But I think there's really only one person who could explain what we just saw right there.
Yeah, and after giving 2 points to the opponent, I don't think anybody wants to hear his explanation.
Yeah, I may not want to talk, but I have a feeling the coach over there on the sidelines is going to ask him, what the heck just happened? New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Unlock line.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Check match. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious.
And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their early lead to 8. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Pass now to kick this away. Slayton with a return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying between the tackles with Tracy.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
From the gun, here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samba still makes the play. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
The score, Commanders 17, Giants nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. With the gun this time, here's Darts. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 18.
Play fake here. Daniels. On the move, headed right. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Now go play action. Here's Darts. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here goes Dart to the air. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Jamie Gillen on that punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, come 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Play action now. Daniels headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 17-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
19, touchdown.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Falls to the ground down left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Daniels to the air. Gets it to Vant. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Free inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Dart going to throw again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19.
Daniels setting up the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, because they defended that pretty darn well.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
26 more yards.
From the red zone on first. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 31, Giants nothing. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Giants take over first and 10.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
To throw. Here's Dart. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, here's Dart. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense to the line fast.
first and goal, New York.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of local momentum to that side.
He put everything he had into this one. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Devon Holland comes up with it. New York to the line. First and 10. One play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Giants first down.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Buying some time right. That's Thomas Fidoni there for the catch. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 more yards. That's another Giants.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked out by Frankie Ruvu. And the Commanders take take over as he records his 10th career INT. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He has the first over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Does. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they pick him off again! And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. That is caught. This is Fant working downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Play action now. Daniels connects on the crosser. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Bass now to kick this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Now go play action. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Kicked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The final throw before the break. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
70 Timberwolves, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Commanders 51, Giants 8.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
6 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, New York.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Offense in a hurry up here. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Commanders capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you...
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead.
Giants 8. Tyler Bass set to kick
Bass
off.
now to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
6 yards. First down, Giants.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 3rd down.
Green, come on,
Martavius Martin there defensively.
flag,
To the air on 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Pass gets the extra point to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 65. Giants 8.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Slayton with a return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
ready, Green, come on,
Back to work they go after the interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down, New York.
ready,
Winston now off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
ready, black, 22, start,
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Headed out right. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Working from the gun, here's Winston. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
ready, white 25, let me go,
Throwing is Winston. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
ready,
Here's Winston to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. To throw, here's Winston. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Check.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Winston. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Finds him over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continuing to fight at least. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Tag, go.
Play action now with Daniels. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for Daniels. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Pass now to kick this away. Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the fourth quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Winston now. Tight end makes the ground. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Winston to throw it. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. No. Ready.
And up right side for Kronsky Barrett. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 79. Giants 14.
Pass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Slayton with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Moving.
Throwing off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Bravo 80. 60 bison. 60 bison.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Throw over the middle, brought in by Neighbors. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. On the move, headed right. Going deep here for the end zone. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. One play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. He can run it, and he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Back to throw, here's Dart. He's got it, complete to Collins. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offensive line fast.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we have a timeout for the injured player, and it's somebody they can scarce afford to lose. Deebo Samuel, the one being checked on. Daniels on 1st down. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders throwing 6-4 on the blowout. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 86. Giants 22.
Bass now to kick this away. Slayton with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Dart looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Mike Sanderson makes the play! And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, what a catch! Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
70, Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Pass Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Dart setting in the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. They're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. Now Dart. Brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Dart going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants trying to do some window dressing. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they pick him off again! And the Commanders, they're going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He finds Fant. Rolling into enemy territory. Here he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
14-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Slayton with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Dart resetting here after the pick. Still makes the play.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Estime with another carry. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time. But it's intercepted. And the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one's...
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get back on top of it, but he's touched down. So no final heroics today. This one is over. To score this as a win for the Commanders,